To the British invasion of the Beatles, Herman's Hermits, and many more from the 1960s. Then we swing into the early half of the 1970s with artists like the Guess Who, the Doobie Brothers, and Elton John. Every song brings back something you remember about growing up. Set a button and crank up the station, playing good time rock and roll from the Tower of Power, cruising 98.3 WSVZ.
WTIM.
You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and for our next guest this morning, we have Jay Bollinger. He is a community health consultant with Memorial Health. Jay, thanks for coming in this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's good to have you in this morning, and you folks are busy over at Memorial Health because you've got the Mindful Miles Walking Challenge coming up. Tell our listeners what that's about and what they can expect.
Yeah, we're kicking off spring with another walking challenge. We've had great success with the past few challenges that we've hosted. We just wrapped one up the first of the year in January, but what better way to kick off spring with another one? And we're really focusing around mental health with this challenge. And to kind of make it even bigger and better, we are taking this challenge regionally. So all 5 of our affiliate hospitals are going to be participating in this challenge, and we're just encouraging the community to support this challenge. And we found it's a great way for people to just come together, get some steps in, and it's all for, making sure that you're staying healthy and staying right mentally as well. It's important to keep mental health top of mind, and what better way to do that within a walking challenge?
Yeah, and so you talk about mental health, and talk about how the challenge, how walking in general can improve someone's mental health. We talk about about a lot of ways in which that gets involved, but I feel like walking isn't always highlighted quite as much. So just talk about what that's like.
Yeah, definitely. Every 3 years, we do what's called a community health needs assessment. And out of that assessment, this past one that we just completed, mental health and heart disease and stroke both rose to the top of the list. And so we came up with these walking challenges to kind of help address the issues of mental health and heart disease and stroke. And, what better way to do that than with a walking challenge? The feedback that we've gotten from community members is they love the camaraderie that this brings together. We also have a great supporter and promoter of this walking challenge in the Taylorville area, at least, and that's the Christian County YMCA. And Bruce and his staff have been nothing but fantastic to us, and they allow us to come in and allow individuals that are participating in this walking challenge to walk at no cost. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. It gets individuals that might not necessarily go to the Y on a regular basis to be able to go in and check out the new facility there at the Y, and then hopefully become a member of the Y. And I think we've seen that success over these past 3 or 4 challenges that we've done. And again, we just can't say enough thank you to Bruce and his staff for allowing us to partner up with them on this and allow these members to come in and walk at no cost. So,
yeah, I remember you mentioning that partnership with the with the previous walking challenge that you had in January, and that of course certainly would be quite impactful because then people can walk inside instead of outside when it's quite cold outside. So,
sure.
You've got that. I like you're talking about that partnership, about kind of the connection with mental health. How long have you been doing the Mindful Miles Walking Challenge?
So this is going to be the first year branded as Mindful Miles. We have done these challenges now. This will be our 4th one, but we typically try to come up with a different fun, creative name for each challenge, just to cater it towards a different health strategy or health initiative. And this one again being with mental health. And May is Mental Health Awareness Month as well. So, what better way to tie those two together than with a walking challenge? And another thing that we're doing this year, something new, is we're hosting kickoff parties. So, the day before the challenge, Thursday, April 30th, from 5 to 7, we encourage the community members to come out to the hospital parking lot. We're going to have our new smoothie bike there making smoothies. We're going to have the YMCA is going to be there as well, to hand out information about different programs and things that are being offered at the Y. And then the Taylorville Park District is going to be there as well to hand out some goodies and things like that. But really just using this opportunity for individuals to come, ask questions, get signed up for the challenge. We do use an app. It's an app-based challenge, so we use the Pacer app to calculate and track all of the steps that individuals are taking. And so sometimes it's just nice for individuals to be able to come and have someone help them set up the app and make sure that it's working properly before the challenge kicks off the next day.
Okay, so exciting that you've got that that kickoff event going on, and also it did not occur to me until just about a minute ago the connection between calling it Mindful Miles and mental health. So I like the thinking there. So the kickoff party, say the date again.
Yeah, it's going to be Thursday, April 30th from 5 to 7 in the Taylorville Memorial Hospital parking lot. Again, just encouraging all community members that might be interested in joining the challenge, or even if you have signed up already, just come, grab some swag, grab a smoothie, hang out for a little bit. And it'll kind of give everybody the opportunity to just kind of get to know each other a little bit before the challenge kicks off as well.
Okay, so some of the folks who will be walking as well. You mentioned the Pacer app. Talk about how that kind of fits into the walking experience.
Yeah, so we always try to get the feedback from the participants after every challenge. And after the very first challenge that we hosted, a lot of the feedback that we received was that they really would like us to go digital with this and try to find a way for individuals to be able to log their miles that they're walking using their smartphone or smartwatch. Previously, I was having to hand calculate all of those miles, and it took a lot of time and effort. So to be able to partner up with Pacer to be able to offer this digital option has been a huge godsend for us. I think it really helps streamline everything, and I think that it makes it a lot easier for the participants that are joining in on this challenge. Makes it a little bit more easier for them as well, because everybody typically will have either their smartwatch on them or their phone on them throughout the day. So it's just an extra way to make it easier for these participants to log their miles.
Okay, so they've got that. So the Pacer app. So is it like you have it with you and then you set it to start and then it starts tracking your miles?
No, so that's kind of the great thing about it is a lot of people don't realize, but your smartphone actually has a pedometer built into it, and so even so it pretty much starts tracking your steps from the minute you get up to the minute you go to bed, as long as you have your phone on you or a supported smartwatch. So again, it really is just an easy way for people to log their miles without having to really put any effort into doing it, because the app and the phone are pretty much doing that for you. So, and we've seen a really big increase in numbers ever since going digitally with this. Currently, we're up to 681 participants across the entire Memorial Health region. So, again, I think it's just a sign of these challenges growing and community members talking about it and really getting out there and supporting this cause.
And finding out about it as well on the WTIM morning show. Another question about the Pacer app. Maybe this is more of a question for Pacer than for you. So if I set up the Pacer app like you've described and it's tracking me as I go along, how does it know that I'm walking as opposed to driving a car?
So we set up the app to be able to where it only can on the back end of things, when we set up these challenges, it allows us to be able to select what types of activities that we want to count towards the challenge.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't want somebody hopping on a bicycle and riding 20 miles on a bike to be able to count that towards the challenge. So these are step-based challenges. So I think the app is smart enough to know whether or not you're on a bike or in a car. So yeah, but it is pretty darn accurate on how close it gets to the miles that you've actually walked throughout the day.
Interesting. And I ask just because, I mean, obviously, like, it will know that people don't walk at 25 miles per hour. But
sure.
I mean, if you have the car idling or going, it's in drive and you don't have your foot on the gas and it just moves forward really slowly, it might think that that's walking. So that's the only reason I ask. But that might be more of a question for the software developers. Than for Jay Bollinger, who I'm sure knows a lot as community health consultant with Memorial Health. I do want us to take a break, and then when we come back, we can talk more about the Mindful Miles Walking Challenge and possibly how some of the other walking challenges they've done before have gone, right here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Two-sided trade with corn, beans, and Chicago wheat. May corn up 1 1/4, 442 and a quarter. July corn up 1 1/2, 452 3/4. December new crop 472 1/2, up 1/4. May beans down 4 1/2, 1171 1/4. July beans down a nickel, 1186 1/4. November new crop down 1/4, 1157 1/2. May Chicago wheat up 12 3/4, 583 3/4. May KC wheat up 17, 607 3/4. May bean meal up $3, 334.80. May bean oil 67.17, up 8 cents. Livestock trade, April feeders up 42 cents, 374.57. April live cattle down 37 cents, 251.40. April lean hogs down 20 cents, 90.52. Energy market, June Brent crude oil up $4.89, $100.09. RFD Radio.
At Taylorville Estates Assisted Living, we take fun seriously, but we also take care seriously. Here you get the support you need without giving up the life you love. From help with daily tasks to delicious meals prepared for you, assisted living means less stress and more freedom. And when you're ready for some fun, we've got games, crafts, outings, exercise, and activities for every interest. Discover how easy and joyful life can be with the right support. Come visit Taylorville Estates Assisted Living. Call today to schedule your tour.
People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, are proud to continue their long-standing sponsorship of honoring Taylorville High School Students of the Month on WTIM's many platforms on AM, FM, and streamed online, and on WMKR Genuine Country 94.3.
Hello, I'm Cameron Smith. I am a junior at Taylorville High School. My parents are Mike and Lisa Smith. My extracurricular activities are football and FCA. My interests are football, basketball, and weightlifting. My future plans are to go to Lincoln Land for my associates and finish schooling at Illinois State for architecture or interior designing. My favorite subject is history. It's because I love to learn details about certain events, how they happened, and how they were solved.
People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, salutes these great Taylorville High School students on this honor and wish them the best in their future. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Farmers are not ready for the day's work until they put on a hard hat, safety shoes, and gloves. Industrial workers have fewer accidents when they wear safety equipment, and farm workers need to wear them too. Personal protection is your best defense against injury.
Today and every day in 2026, think and practice safety first.
This spring farm safety message is brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Kerry Ostwick, 601 North Webster Street, Taylorville.
Your information station, WTIM.
This is the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I continue my conversation with Jay Bollinger, the community health consultant with Memorial Health. We've been talking about the Mindful Miles walking challenge that's going to be starting up soon. And they've got the kickoff party, the Taylorville kickoff party, at least, coming up on April 30th. Ahead of when the challenge itself begins. Now, there's a walking goal as part of this challenge, and Jay, just talk a little bit about what you mean by that and how that affects folks who take part.
Yeah, so this challenge, as people might know from each challenge that we've held previously, we always try to set a goal for the individuals to the participants to hit. In this challenge, it's going to be 50 miles or more in the month of May. And the exciting thing is we're bringing back the T-shirts again for this challenge. So each individual that walks over 50 miles will receive a free Mindful Miles T-shirt. So a great way to kind of just, again, give back to the community, and people always love a good T-shirt. So I think it's a great way to reward those individuals that put the time and effort in to hit that goal. And that's kind of the nice thing about this app too, just to circle back on that real quick, is with this being a live interactive app, there's a live leaderboard within that app to where you can actually track your miles throughout the month and see actually where other individuals that are participating in the challenge are at as well. So we obviously, the goal is 50 miles, but we would love to see individuals even get over that 50 miles. Again, I think everybody loves the T-shirts, and it's just a great way to keep people enticed and keep coming back for these challenges.
You mentioned two motivators right there, the T-shirt and the app, and that live leaderboard. I mean, I'm trying to imagine me walking. I'm sure I could not get myself to stop walking if I realize I'm just a couple miles away from Jay over there at the top of the table.
Everybody loves a good challenge. So
yeah, good challenge, good competition.
Good competition.
Yeah, and so no, those are a couple of good things right there. The goal, the prize, and the leaderboard. 50 miles. All right. So 50 miles in 31 days. So that comes out to a little over a mile, or a little under, I think, a mile and a half a day. So
it's very doable.
Yeah, very doable. Yep.
And then again, I think, and part of it too is the main reason for these challenges are really just to get people active and out moving. We don't want to set the goal so high that people are afraid to sign up because they think it's unattainable. Yeah. But we really try to set them to where it's an obtainable goal, to where people can feel motivated to go out, get the steps in, and just stay active.
Yeah, and and I'm sure there was a lot of thought put into, what do we want that amount to be? Because yeah, I mean, you don't want to make it too easy, or you have to buy too many shirts. Right. And then,
we don't mind. We don't mind that, but we also just want to make it a happy medium. There's people, to some people, 50 miles is a lot, but to others, 50 miles isn't that much. So just trying to find that happy medium to where people can still feel motivated to get out and put the steps in and have fun while doing it.
Yeah, have fun while doing it. That's another big part of it that matters. We're coming in on 90 seconds left. Let's have another reminder of the kickoff party, all the details for that.
Yeah, so we really want to just encourage the community to join us at these kickoff parties. We're hosting ours in Taylorville on Thursday, April 30th from 5 to 7 p.m. In the Taylorville Memorial Hospital parking lot. And if anybody has any questions or needs any answers given to them, they're more than welcome to reach out to me by email at bollinger.j@mhsil.com, or you can just call the hospital and ask for me, and I'll do my best to answer any questions that they may have leading up to these kickoff parties.
All right, so plenty of ways to get in contact there ahead of the kickoff party again on April 30th. Now, did you also mention, we're into the last minute, did you also mention there was going to be a smoothie bike there?
There is, yeah. So the hospital just recently purchased, it's from a company called Rock the Bike. It's a Fender Blender Pro. which is a really cool, fun, interactive way for the community to make fresh smoothies. So it's a stationary bike with a blender hooked to the front of it, and you fill the blender up with bananas and strawberries and
That is
mangoes
cool.
and pedal away, and a few seconds later you have a nice refreshing smoothie. So
That is
come out
awesome.
and check it out.
Jay Bollinger, community health consultant with Memorial Health. Jay, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for listening here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. Have a great day.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville. 96.1 FM Taylorville. 107.5 FM Shelbyville. 107.9 FM Pena Nokomis.